When Typhon attacked us on the Golden Isle, he crushed us. It was only the arrival of a new god that saved us. But why were we alone? Why did we need a new god? Because the gods were, as always, scattered. Zeus and Hades were off in the underworld. And Poseidon, who knows what he was doing? After Typhon, the brothers argued amongst themselves about never being there for one another. Tempers flared, harsh words were spoken. Ultimately, Zeus told the gods who questioned him that they should find their own kingdom to rule if they doubted him. And so, they left. Poseidon raised a shattered island, a failed prototype once built and abandoned by Daedalus from the sea. The gods who followed Poseidon shaped the land and settled there. But catastrophe struck the rest of the world. Earthquakes, fires, floods. Humanity was plunged into chaos while the gods feuded. Get lost, Birdbrain. I'm here to see Phoenix, not a Phoenix.
It's all right, Phosphor. Why don't you go stretch your wings?
Hello, Goddess of Unity.
Not a lot of unity around here right now. The mortals are suffering, and Zeus is furious. I tried to reach out to Poseidon, and Zeus placed me under lockdown. I've just been sitting around, trying to learn how to speak nymph.
He's proud, Phoenix. He wants them to come back of their own accord. He doesn't want another god to fix this for him.
But how can I be the goddess of unity if I can't even help unify the Pantheon? I feel so helpless. And the mortals need us.
Sorry, champion.
Champion? Wait! Maybe that's it! We can't interfere directly without upsetting Zeus. But maybe we can find a way to help if we get someone to help us. Someone we can give a little divine inspiration?
The scrying pool! In these waters, we can see the whole mortal world.
Maybe with this, we can find a champion who can convince the missing gods to return.
But what mortal could we trust with a mission to unify the gods?
Good morning, Athena. Good morning, Ares. No fighting, you two. Good morning, new Olympian Phoenix. Sorry that you never got carved. See, the sculptor... well, there was another earthquake. Like the one my family was in, and... But we go on. There's work to be done. And I know you gods are working hard too. Wherever you are.
yourself. That was quick thinking.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's me, Phoenix.
Ah, I'm having a fever dream then. Or I've finally gone insane from loneliness.
Are you sure about this, Phoenix? This one seems kinda weird.
Ash, your love of the gods burns brightly. We can see it all the way from Olympus. Even in these dark times, you serve the gods. Why?
Because we need you. Or I do anyway. You give me hope. And I think you need us. Maybe not in the same way, but...
We do need you, Ash. Now, more than ever. Listen, have you ever considered the exciting career path of champion?
How do I start?
You stop asking questions and get on the magic boat. It'll do the rest. Let's go!
The armor fits. How did Athena know my sizes?
She knows things. That's what she does.
Fair enough.
You're here, champion. Welcome to the Pyrite Island, Ash. Daedalus's lost prototype. Poseidon raised it from the ocean floor, and it's now the domain of the lost gods.
Wow.
Okay, Ash, this is it. You'll need to find the lost gods and help them see that we all need each other.
Here I go. I can do this. Probably.
Yeah. First, presents. Something for you right up here.
Good morning, folks, and welcome to Ubisoft News Plays. I'm your host, Chris Waters. We are playing the third new DLC for Immortals Fenyx Rising, and we have a very special guest today. We have Julien Galloudec sitting here virtually next to me. Julien, welcome to the stream. We're super happy to have you here, buddy.
Hello everyone, glad to be here.
Folks, Julien is the game director for Immortals Fenyx Rising's Season Pass. So that's the 3 DLCs, A New God, Myths of the Eastern Realm, and The Lost Gods. This DLC that we are showing off right now, it's coming out tomorrow. We're giving you a little early look here. And Julien, did I say all the names of the DLCs correct, or did I goof one of them up?
No, you're good.
Nailed it. Well, we've been playing them on the stream because we really are big fans of Immortals Fenyx Rising and really like how the DLCs have mixed it up.
Whoa.
You can see right now, folks, that there's definitely a big visual change we're going to talk about. And let's just go ahead and talk about that right off the bat, Julien. In this DLC, you know, folks got an idea for what this setting is like. You know, we're playing as Ash. We're trying to find some lost gods here. But what is this point of view we're seeing?
So it's a top-down point of view because you're looking at the action from the perspective of Phoenix. That, without giving too much spoiler, is now in Olympus. Let's just say that. And she got her first champions, and she's watching over her as she sent in a quest to find part of the god that leave Olympus after the Typhoon event, and let's say an argument with Zeus.
So, we saw it a little bit earlier in the opening cutscene. Athena and Phoenix are up on Olympus, taking a look through their scrying pool and seeing what's going on down in the mortal realm here. And so that's the reason for this perspective, like from a narrative point of view. But,
yeah.
you know, you guys are designing this DLC, like you made the decision to make it this viewpoint. Talk to me about how that all came about. Like, what was the inspiration?
So it's several things. First, for the season pass, we wanted to explore different horizons for that new brand. So the plan was to do more than not to just do more of the same, but to explore different things. So the first DLC was about a kind of challenge mode where we push the limit of the main game and continue the story of Phoenix to a new level and a new chapter. Then we wanted to explore a new mythology, so taking the same formula but within a new setting. Mm-hmm. And for the last one, we wanted something a bit more wild and explore new mechanics, a new perspective, and a new way to play with the DNA of the brand, but in a new way to experience it. And it was also a nice way for us to close the loop of the season pass with Phoenix that is now watching over a new hero and exploring a new type of experience. Okay. And it's also because we did a prototype during the production of the main game that was a top-down prototype, and many of us loved it, and we were like, we need to do something with that, and that was the beginning of that idea.
Oh, that's cool. It started off in that prototype phase. Now, when you're talking about prototyping at the beginning of the game, right, this is where you're like really just nailing down, like, okay, are we gonna do a top-down perspective? Are we gonna do the third-person perspective? Are we gonna, like, the very, like, basic pillars of the game?
No, it was later than that. During the production, every 2 weeks, we have a Friday where the team could do whatever they wanted in terms of prototype. So do experimentation that will go or not in the game. And a small group of people use one of these days to build a top-down version of the game that was already pretty advanced, just to have fun and because they wanted to try it. And it was actually a very fun prototype, and we saw that we had the base that could be a top-down game with some tweaks and adjustments. And so then when we started to talk about post-launch and DLC, we saw it as an opportunity.
Nice. Very cool. I always love hearing when little prototypes become like, oh, we really struck on something here, because, you know, I think people tend to think, and sometimes it works that way, like video games sort of start conceived in one way, and that's the way they're delivered, but there's a lot of different ways it can go along the path. Now, we're in a little menu here to power our stuff up, and we've got a lot of questions in chat. We're going to get to these, folks. We got plenty of time here with Julien today. If you want to ask some questions, go ahead and join us at twitch.tv/Ubisoft. If you're already there, hi, welcome. And if you're watching on YouTube, we're glad to have you there too. Now, Julien, I have to equip essences on my divine influences to gain effects.
Yeah.
Is that my move?
So, yeah, I was saying we wanted to try a lot of things, so we also changed the progression system and the fight to have something more closer from a brawler. So here it's all about playstyle and customization. So you will unlock new moves and new power throughout the game, and you see that you can unlock bonuses and set different essences, and it goes from giving you more HP to giving you a leash on your attack for mana, or freezing people, starting splashing damage, being able to use ability in air, extra. So there is a lot of things you can do and really create the playstyle you want, and there is a lot of experimentation with that.
All right, well, we're just starting off now, so tell me where to start here. I think I've missed what you were telling me to do.
So if you go in the sword ability, this one, you already have an influence unlock, so the second one on the left. Yeah, here, and if you go, you already have two air essences, and so here it will be allow you to use the sword in air. And then you have 5 different type of essences, and each one has a different effect depending the influence you put it in. So you will collect them on enemies and in quests, and start to use resources to buy new power-up and customize your character.
Excellent.
I feel like I could fight on
Alright,
air.
so I feel like I could fight on air. Sword launcher. Yup, that's a familiar move from the combat of the main game, but takes on a different life here from the different perspective, and also with all that customization that we saw sort of down the road as we progress here through the Pyrite Island. So I found some enemies to fight, Julian. I'm gonna go beat them up. I'm gonna go beat them up right now. Alright, I got my dodge abilities. Oh, launch that guy in the air. As I was saying before, and folks, if you watched our Immortal streams, you know, one of the things we're a big fan of here at Ubisoft News Plays is how Immortals absolutely launches enemies into oblivion when you deal the killing blow. And I'm glad to see that effect is still here, Julian.
Yeah, and you will see that you will have way more enemies per fight now also. Again, we wanted that top-down brawler feeling. So you have more enemies, they are a bit faster to kill, and they drop HP and stamina orbs to regen. So it's really about killing fast to regen your HP, and you can power up your character.
I see that, yes. My HP doing okay. Well, yeah, I took a little hit there. It's gonna be fine, folks. We're gonna live. See you later. Alright, I'm gonna get to some of these Twitch chat questions, because y'all are definitely curious. It looks like we've gotten some before. I saw NRC and Rogue13 asking the questions I was asking kind of in sync. That's what happens when you are tuned in with Ubisoft News Plays. We're super happy to have you folks back here. But, alright, what do we see? Does this have a new map, Nerwi? Yes. I'm going to give you a quick look at it. Obviously, it's still all fogged up because I'm very early here. But this is the new map. Julian, what are we looking at here? Talk to the folks about this shape.
So that's the Pirate Island. So it was a prototype island from Daedalus before building the Golden Isle of the main game. It has been sunk after that as a prototype, and at the beginning of the adventure, Poseidon rising up again to make a new realm where he can be king, and that's why there is the shape of a trident, because he literally used his trident to rise it up from the sea.
Nice. Poseidon's like, forget this noise. I want to be king on my own island. Hook it up. Ooh, mushrooms and olives. I'm glad you're continuing the theme of tasty collectible resources here in Lost Gods.
and they are even more important now. You will see that you have to do offerings to the god because you're immortal. So you need to do offering to get help from them. So you have to collect all those resources to buy stuff from the god, basically.
Listen, you think the gods are giving you stuff for free? You don't know the gods. All right, so I've just unlocked basically, you know, the ability to fast travel between altars, but you've got to pay up. Like, you can't just be fast traveling. This isn't you're not a full-fledged god. Yeah, you're not a
Hermes make you pay for those fast travel.
Well, that makes sense. Hermes, I feel like, yeah, it would make sense that he'd want to make us pay for him. Seems like the kind of guy looking to make a few extra coin off some mortals. Now, I'm checking out the mini-map here because I'm seeing little resource, indicators around. Is this something you recommend? You know, you mentioned that resources are a little more important this time around. Like, in the main game, a lot of the collectible stuff is for, health potion, stamina potion, and then the attack and defense potion. But here, is it worth going off the beaten path a little bit to try to track these things down?
Yeah. You will use it to save your progression, to buy bonuses. So there is no more potion, but you can buy permanent bonuses that last for 25 minutes and that you can stack and rebuy. For fast travel, for upgrading your gear, to buy new influences on your abilities. So everything goes through the resources, and you can collect it in the world and on enemies. So enemies are dropping resources too. And you can see different color on the compass. So the grey dots are regular resources, so pretty common. You have the blue one that are more rare, and you have the golden one that are very useful to upgrade the gear, and that won't respawn, so those ones are unique.
Gotcha. Alright, so I definitely want to go for these golden ones over here. And it looks like I just picked up another essence. So is that something where I can, you know, follow a hunch here to my sword or to my heroic gifts and equip a different one?
So you will have to go to an altar, but you can see,
Okay.
you can still see the one you pick up and the effect you will have. So here, for example, you can switch the ability to do air attack to have a chance to get a buff on your defense each time you hit with your sword. So again, it's all about playstyle.
Yeah, so if I'm in a tough fight that I need to like get a little bit more defense up for, I might want to visit that altar ahead of time.
Yeah, and just try different build and different playstyle, and then upgrading your gear, you will add additional bonuses. So you will find the playstyle you like.
What kind of playstyle do you like, Julien? Now, looking ahead a couple hours, once I've gotten more flexibility, because I've you know, upgraded it a bunch. What are your moves?
I really love the. So there is an essence you can put on abilities that has a chance to trigger a pull. So all enemies are pulled toward the target.
Ooh.
So then it groups everyone. Then I do an uppercut where I send everyone in the air. Then I do there is a new ability with a laser beam, and the aerial version is a 360 Iron Man style attack. So I do that on the whole group that's in the air, and I finish with the earthquake done to the ground with poison on top of that. That's very efficient.
You have a very well thought out combo. I love it. Folks, this is the kind of chain effects we're aspiring to here on Ubisoft News Plays. Julien, thank you for giving us these goals. Ooh, I see that familiar icon. New armor set or gear. I need to get it. I want to get it.
Yeah, and as you can see, so Ash is immortal, so she has no incredible powers. So she can even double jump for now, but obviously she will meet new gods and she will get new stuff out of them. So your range of exploration will increase as you explore the world, and you will be able to push stuff.
And I'll be
climb,
able to push
double
this
jump.
puzzle. Is this what you're leading up to, Julien? Not strong enough yet. Chris, listen to the objective. It says find a way to the next island. Okay, all right, we can do this. All right, as I keep on rolling here, we're going to go ahead and...
You can get some useful feathers from the... Yeah, kill them.
I thought you were going to say harpies, but nope, it's the chickens. We're not in Harpy Town yet, folks. Oh gosh, the chicken tornado. Did you guys mocap chickens for the, you know, for the main game? There was some serious chicken action. Talk to me.
Yeah, we have great picture of chicken with captors everywhere, but we had to remove all the feathers first to put the captor.
Oh no!
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
Listen, we do it for the real folks. Just kidding. No chickens were harmed in the making of Immortals Fenyx Rising. I'm not going to say that. I don't know what y'all do up there.
No, that's one of the great things with that game. It's like it's very stylized, so most of the animation are done by hand to have a lot of styles in it.
Yeah.
Giving it a lot of freedom in terms of creativity and animations.
All right, we're gonna hoof it pass by our earlier altar, off to the next island, folks. Here. Yeah.
You
so
can do an upgrade there if you want. Like you pick up some stuff already.
Oh, I do want. Let's do it. Let me switch our pip to menu.
So
mode.
here you can save, for example, with the figs. So it's pretty low cost, so don't hesitate to do it.
Yeah. All right, I'm doing it.
Often. And below you have the boons, so don't look like you have enough yet. But you see there is several boons for the god that are already in Olympus.
Okay. Zeus. I'm guessing Hermes. Oh, Boon of Phoenix. What is Phoenix helping us out with? Oh, so close. Not so close. We still got some way to go.
Yeah. and on the other tab you have the you have the abilities. It's okay. So you can see it's glowing because you can buy a new upgrade for your dodge and your parry.
Okay, what are we looking at here?
So I recommend the one on the right to increase your stats.
Draw upon the power of the elements to increase Ash's health, stamina, critical damage, and loot. Yeah, all right. Hey,
Yeah, it's a good base.
recommended by the game director, folks. So there you go. And okay, so the Essence of Air is going to have a different effect when I apply it to this skill as opposed to, or to this gift as opposed to the other one.
Yeah, you have 5 gift types, and each of them have a different effect for each essences.
All right.
So here you can get more critical hit damage, and the blue one, so the water one is for stamina, but you don't have one yet, and the red one is for health.
All right, what do you say? Chance or damage? What's your move?
I really like the air combos, so I will stick with the air combos for now.
All right, let's do it. And we're back at it, folks. All right, let's check out some questions from the Twitch chat here. First off, just to clarify, this is The Lost Gods. It's the 3rd DLC for Immortals Fenyx Rising. You can get it as part of the Season Pass. You can get it as a separate purchase, or you can. It's included in your Ubisoft Plus subscription. It's coming out tomorrow, Thursday, April 22nd. We are getting an early look at it here today on Ubisoft News Plays with game director Julien Galloudec. Julien, we're super happy to have you here, by the way. Did I mention that?
Yeah, I'm glad to be there.
It's also the royal we. Folks asking about our regular Ubisoft News Plays buddy, Yusuf. He's off traveling for a special project, and so he'll be back this Friday for the live stream.
I'm the Olympian of Unity, aren't I? Well, one.
Yeah,
unified
Phoenix.
group coming right up. Hold on. I'm new at this.
Uh-oh. Nope, didn't nail it.
What the Hades was that? What? Something's wrong.
Uh-oh.
Phoenix? Are you there? Don't leave me alone again.
Oh, Ash is... This is all very much for Ash. Is that kind of hurt? I mean, the gods have descended to speak with her, and now there's a mysterious owl. Like, after we have this conversation, I want to hear a little bit more about this new hero.
Phoenix. What a dummy.
Sorry, Owlthena. All right, here, let's get us out of the way here.
Huh? A talking bird? What?
I'm not a what. I am a who. I am Athena, goddess
The owl
of
puns.
wisdom.
We support it.
Excuse my owl form, but we don't want Zeus to know I'm sticking my beak into this mess. Well, looks like you're going to need me to help you out, since Phoenix has already screwed up and broken your connection. We can't just go around performing miracles.
You
Why
can't?
not? Phoenix is a god.
Feels like you could.
Who isn't? Look, to use our powers in the world, we gods need proper offerings made to us first. Otherwise, things get out of balance. Earthquakes, floods, improperly spiced cuisine.
The big 3, basically.
Yep.
So, if I made a proper offering, could I restore my connection to Phoenix?
Who can say? Me, I can say. And yes, Phoenix likes olives. And olives from the Moria tree are sacred. Try those. Also, I once tried to sacrifice Phoenix at the Moria tree sanctuary. Long
I
story,
remember
don't
that.
ask.
Good times.
But Phoenix will get the joke. Check over by those olive trees. Then make an offering at an altar. I'll see you on the other side. If you two don't screw this up.
Very confidence-inspiring as always, Athena. Thank you.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite characters of the
Okay.
DLC, Owlthena.
Now to offer them to a god, I hear
All right,
in my
I
head,
did gather some
because
olives,
an
so
owl
it feels
Yeah.
like we're ready to
also a
go.
god told me to.
Yeah, and those are special altars where you can ask for big miracles to the gods.
This is normal.
This is fine. This is normal. That is the motto for today's stream, folks. Okay, so this is like when there's a special one available, do you see it featured right up here?
Exactly. And so you will see there is several
Phoenix,
miracle altar in the world that basically allow you to
and
unlock new area in
my
the
new
regions.
boss. I humbly
Nice.
offer you
Yep.
these olives.
I mean, they didn't give her
I
scripts,
guess.
right? What would you say, chat, if you're offering some olives?
You did it! You restored our connection!
Phoenix, you're back.
Scratch one grub.
Yes.
This is gonna come out
Athena said
tomorrow.
You can't do miracles without an offering, so hope you like the olives.
Athena and her olives. She's not going to let me live this one down. Better go see what she has to say, champion.
All right, Alfina, where are you at? I like this coral on the land bridge. It's a nice touch. Nice little Poseidon touch. Ash rising from Phoenix. Julien, do you get to write jokes on this game as well, or do you have a whole crew doing that for you?
I have a specialized crew for that. It won't be that funny if it was me writing the jokes.
See you, Mr. Photo. Thanks for checking in. To all those who are lost, to all those who are searching, to all those who need a place to call home, read faster. Just
That
kidding.
was a welcome from a god that is in charge of that region that we didn't know yet. So here in the resource bag you can see all the type of resource you can find on the island and where to find them, and the one you have also in your inventory.
Olives, flower nectar, plume. I was gonna say a lot of these are tasty, but then I saw plume, and that's I'm not trying to eat a plume over here. Okay, so we also we haven't picked up any new gear yet, so maybe we'll wait a little bit. We'll go ahead and grab check out the gear system a little bit further down the path after we talk to our friend Alfina. I don't know if you can say we're friends yet.
Good.
We'll see.
All right, dum-dums, listen up. I know these gods, and I knew about this island back when it was just one of Daedalus' blueprints. I'll guide you here on the island, and Phoenix can keep an eye out from above. Because, honestly, neither of you know what you're doing.
Sure,
Okay,
that's fine.
Athena.
That's fair.
Where do we start?
This region belongs to Hestia. She's the one goddess I never expected to leave Olympus. Oh, but here we are. Now, what do you need to know?
Ooh. All right. Just tell me about this region,
One
and then we'll
part
get back into
Daedalus'
it here.
forge
So
is
we got a
pumping
little
below, and one
dialogue
part
option,
Hestia's
folks. Here,
volcano
Julian.
erupting
What's
above.
Yeah.
This
some
place
motivation
was
behind that?
lit.
Well, it was a way for us to allow you to get a bit more
The freaking
lore and
lava
background about what
treasure
happened
spots are
and the new
brilliant
gods you're
this
gonna meet.
time.
So Altena knows a lot of things, obviously.
Confirmed.
So you can ask each time you arrive in a new region a bit more about the god
We should call it
and the history of that
Mount
region.
No. That name is two on the beak.
Nice. 2 on the beak. All right. I do want to know about Hestia real quick,
Hestia
because
is
I
the
don't really
goddess
know
of the
much about
hearth
her.
flame. The fire that lights the home and protects the family.
I like it.
It
I like her
ruffled my
already.
feathers to see her light her torches somewhere else. Olympus just doesn't feel like home without her.
All right, let's go do champion stuff.
Fine. Listen. We can't go around performing miracles and changing the world for you. But you can have the favor of the gods. A little.
As a treat. Oh, nice. I recognize that icon.
There. That will help you dash into battle. Don't say I never gave you anything. Okay.
This is the
Good
sassy
luck
owl
finding
pose
Hestia.
here.
I'm going to go get a bird's eye view of the place.
All right, Alfina. Catch you later.
So now you have your first active ability.
Well, maybe I should have waited to use it.
So by killing enemies you have a chance to have them drop orbs to regen stamina. And then with the essences you can have even more way to regen stamina in fight.
Yeah, so now my stamina is beat now, and of course I'm out of combat, so it's gonna go down. Is there still the same kind of light attacks will generally increase your stamina, whereas heavy attacks will, or like axe attacks will drain more?
No, now it's more about killing fast and killing an enemy to have him drop an orb, or to use your build so you can have stamina regeneration on it, or when you perform some action, a chance to make the next one free, etc. So it's all about how you want to regen stamina and the build you build around it, on top of just enemies dropping orbs as you kill them.
Gotcha.
Uh,
Okay.
Sorry about messing up the miracle
Ooh,
back there,
oh no.
champion. I'm
Oozing
still
lava
learning.
into the sea.
Me too.
I like to watch
Don't
videos of it
worry,
on YouTube.
we'll
I don't
get
want to
through
ever
this
be near it.
together.
I don't want to.
Or I'll die
I don't
horribly
like
while
it.
you watch.
All right. Am I supposed to jump on this? Julien, what are you trying to do to me?
No, just above. You have a platform.
Go
you have a
go
little
over here.
path.
Go over here. Yeah. All right.
So at the beginning, your exploration options are limited, so you can just follow the path.
I thought I had the jump. This looks closer. Did it. I got it. First try. Nailed it. Yeah, so is there, you know, we saw it a little bit on the earlier aisle with pushing the large blocks. Is there going to be sort of throughout the, you know, as you explore, kind of, you know, expanding your abilities, giving you a reason to go back to certain areas? Like, over here, this feels like maybe a bow area, because I see the braziers, but...
No, this one you can do it. It's timing, so you have to find the buttons and just press them fast enough. So you can do this one.
Your confidence is inspiring. That's all I need. But how do I get around to here? I don't know if I can.
It was something you already seen in the. Yeah.
There we go. All right. Let me restart this one here. Give me a 1. And there's probably one over here. Give me a 2. And there's one down there. No, I don't see it over there. Chat, where are they? I see one over there. Why am I asking chat? I have the game director right here.
And the next one is below on your left.
On my left.
No, on your right now, behind you. Yeah, on the rinse, right there.
Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay. No problem. No problem. Max limits. Destroy the walls. Problem solved. There you go. That's the answer. Destroy the walls. Ask the game director. No problem. I should probably go into the in the drink war. Yep. Ah! Oh gosh. I can't swim!
But you can, yeah.
Woohoo! Got it anyways. Just some light drowning involved. No problem. I do have the god's favor after all. What do we get? Helmet of the Toxic Hermit. Julien, is this a personal attack? I don't appreciate it. Alright, so we got a couple circlets here. As well as this, well, I'm definitely wearing this thing because it's really cool. But when I'm seeing sort of the, you know, unlocking different abilities here, is that, you know, talk to us about how that leveling up is going to go.
Yeah, so at the altar you have a tab dedicated to upgrading your gear through offerings, and at each level you unlock new perks, and it's basically additional essence and influence on your abilities. So on top of the essences you are equipped, you have those bonus one that help for your playstyle. So it's also about the playstyle and the one you want as bonuses, and you can stack all of that to create a pretty powerful character by the end.
Nice. So I'll get.
And we still have the customization, so you can still pick the look you want versus the
sure.
perks you like.
Ooh, and I've got the customization items from
the main,
the main game. Oh, wow. Okay, all right. The next 15 minutes of this stream will be me trying on different outfits, folks. Just kidding. We're gonna go with the new look. We're gonna go. I like that the there's like this vaguely kind of icy look to these horns, but they have this like the gas coming off of them, or the you know, dry ice kind of vibe. We're sticking with it.
Yeah, and we have new sets, so armor, helmet, and weapons that are brand new.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, this is a little bit more coordinated color-wise. We got to coordinate the colors here, Julien. It's all about the aesthetic. All right, start playing the part. Okay, now my health is low, but it's not regenerating auto-magically.
No, so you can either go to an altar to do an offering and regen life, or wait for the next enemy, because for now you're destroying them pretty easily, so you can probably regen by just killing them.
Well, I gotta just kill to regen, folks. You heard it here. I can't not do that. Okay. Slightly dangerous. Don't worry. I'm a champion in training. It will be fine.
Whoa, what's this contraption?
One of Daedalus's old inventions. Oh, these can fling you halfway across Olympus.
Oh, I love these things.
But
This
this
one's
one
hella
looks
broken.
all rusted over.
Yeah, so it's again, as the last DLC, it was a nice thing for us to have Phoenix telling stories about her adventure that were your adventure as a player and telling him to a new character. So it was a great way to conclude that that post-launch.
Yeah, I mean, I was just like, I saw that and I said, you know, out loud, like, oh, I really enjoy these things. Like, I love it. I do like it when a game character you're playing has sort of audio lines that sync up with your reaction, and especially with this situation where I literally have been this character, that character before, Phoenix. Seems like a great opportunity to kind of to touch on those like the player memories from I gotcha from the first one. Oh, amazing.
And you will have the opportunity to find a god that can fix them on the Pirate Island, so you will be able to use them at some point.
Well, that seems like it'll dovetail nicely with what we were talking about earlier, the kind of like moving around areas quickly and like, or rather revisiting areas with newfound powers.
I believe Hestia made this place. It's not very welcoming.
Give me those ponies.
Yeah, it's more die in lava-ing than welcoming.
Nailed it. Okay, here we go. So, Julien, you are the game director for Immortals Fenyx Rising, this season pass stuff, the 3 DLCs, A New God, Myths of the Eastern Realm, and this one, The Lost Gods. Can you give folks an idea of like what a game director does? You know, like what was your role kind of bringing these to life?
Like the ones I had when I fought
it's a lot of maturing ideas from the team and making sure that at the end we have something that is consistent. So yeah, it's a lot of that. So it's a lot of discussion, a lot of playing the game, seeing where we should focus our effort on the day-to-day to make good progress, and mostly making sure that everything is moving in the same direction, and priorities, because it's live, so you can't do everything. you have to pick your battle and make choices. So it's also making sure we put the priorities at the right place at the right moment, and that everyone can bring his stone to the building and bring something on the table.
I like that phrase. Everyone can bring their own stone to the building. I've never heard that before, but that's like a great kind of way to talk about collaboration.
Yeah, my French English translation of.
It's great. We're picking up idioms here on Ubisoft News Plays, folks. I like it.
Phoenix.
Oh,
Hello?
I'm back in Tartaros.
Oh, this is so weird.
Yep, and here you cannot hear Phoenix because like you're in the Tartarus, so the connection is broken, so you're all by yourself.
Probably should have gone straight through there.
Yeah, but you got it.
There we go. You know, I've been in vaults before, Julien. I'm not a stranger to.
So it was very funny for us to. So there is not as much vault as in the main game, but we still wanted that loop and to see how the top-down gameplay can bring new mechanics and new twists. So it was very funny to have a top-down dungeon and see what we can do with that.
I remembered what you can do with those blocks. Yeah, because so much of the Vaults of Tartaros in the main game, as well as you know their compatriots in A New God, like they revolve around playing with the different mechanics, playing with the hey, you're on top here. I want to be up there. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Playing with the different mechanics in different ways, testing the different ways they can go down. Is that something that also kind of came out of the prototype phase you were discussing earlier? You're like every 2 weeks, Friday is like prototype day.
Yeah. For the vault, we spend a lot of time at the beginning of the project to just try stuff and build a small situation and small challenges. And and slowly finding our style and the cool mechanics. So yeah, it was. We probably built twice the amount of puzzle we have in the final game, just because we were testing stuff and see what works and what doesn't work.
That's a lot of puzzles. Did you find that like any of them that kind of didn't work for the main game or another one of the DLCs, like came back around for this one?
No, because like that perspective where we're changing again the rules for us. So we had that small prototyping phase on this one where what are the cool mechanics we can have on those vaults, and we also wanted them shorter and really have those small twists, and they are part of the story this time. So you will see right after that why they are going to be important in the story.
Gotcha. Not getting dragon headbutted today. No, sir. All right. Boom. Got my big blocks down. Figure out what those are for in a second. Demoke says, "Oh, this looks amazing." Demoke, I'm so glad you are excited for it. It's coming out tomorrow. It's the third DLC for Immortals Fenyx Rising, called The Lost Gods. Oh, yep, okay. Oh, can I get... Yeah, I made it. Okay, here we go. Oh, no!
Whoop.
Not today, Julien!
Nice.
Oh, but now I have to go tempt fate again. Okay, okay. Yep.
Yeah, at the next altar, if you want, you can so you can customize your dash to have the ability to do it in air, like the sword attack. So again, if you like to do air combos and air stuff, you can put all your essences toward that, for example.
Nice.
And some of the abilities, especially the new ones, so we have 2 new abilities, have a special version when doing it in air. So they are different from the one on the ground.
Don't mind if I do. So yeah, just if it's got a special version for doing it mid-air, then oh gosh, okay. How to not get crushed by assorted large blocks. I think that looks like a pretty decent staircase, but I feel like I might have to break something else. Yeah, I do. Prodigy 4D also excited about it. It's fine, it's fine.
It's alright.
It's alright. I thought I smashed my rocks.
These murals. I don't recognize this story. But everything looks corrupted.
Corrupted.
I don't think this is supposed to be here.
Poseidon, what did you do? I don't know if it's his fault. Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and smash stuff. No problem. Oh, it was a corrupted thing, folks. You can smash. You can smash them. It's fine. Rogue13 saying, "I'm enjoying this new camera perspective. Gives it a different vibe." Yeah, that's kind of what you were saying earlier, Julien. Is like it certainly gives it a different vibe gameplay wise, but also opens a lot of new opportunities in terms of, you know, game design, in terms of the kind of challenges you put in there.
Yeah, it can be disturbing at first for players, especially if you played a lot of the other version, if you're not used to the top-down. Like exploration, you have to learn to follow the roads, as simple as that, but most of the time you follow the path and they will lead you somewhere. And like the way you look at the world and you explore it is quite different. But when you get used to it, the combat is very good with that perspective.
Hades, Lord of the Underworld.
Time to meet a new god, folks.
Thank you
It's Hades.
so much for breaking that corrupted tablet. I couldn't get into that
Hades,
vault
what's
for
going
the
on here, buddy?
life of me. Oh, but then you're mortal, aren't you?
You know, us mortals out here helping gods. It's just it's what we do.
Mr.
No big
Hades,
deal.
sir, Phoenix and Athena wanted me to ask you about Olympus. Zeus needs you, even if...
Zeus needs many things. But listen,
Hades not having
that
it.
corrupted tablet you broke, I think they are connected to the imbalances in the world. I've been trying to find a way to deal with them, but they're somehow
He's
shielded
trying to help.
from immortals.
Well, maybe I could help you with the tablets. Then you could help Zeus restore balance.
I'll think about it. Zeus isn't my favorite god at the moment. But yes, if you can break those tablets, that will be our first step towards restoring true balance.
Okay, all right. Zeus, not a lot of friends in the whole
No.
immortal world. I mean, it seems like it's deserved. He's kind of a do what I want to do kind of guy. Yeah, give me that double jump, Julien. Oh, I'm so relieved I can double jump now.
Yeah, it's a feeling we wanted. Like you start the game like a mortal after playing with Phoenix, and the feeling of getting back cool stuff that we get for granted as no mortals. But yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh,
And that will open you the option for exploration. So you're gonna get the climb back, the swimming, and even the gliding. So I won't spoil too much how, because obviously you won't get the wings, but you will get something to glide that is pretty cool.
Oh, I'm excited. We had a question earlier from... Who was this from? Daitengu. What's up, Daitengu? Wanted to know about this fiery location. Any kind of inspiration here y'all took? Did you spend a lot of time looking at YouTube videos of lava? Like, what helped you make it feel so, like, you know, sulfurous and fiery?
Yeah, so again, it's a DLC, so we cannot recreate a whole big world, but we wanted to invest in that lava region and that lava thing that is new because of Hestia. So she's the goddess of the fire home, but you will see that things get out of control for her. So that's part of the story. You will uncover with her why the volcano has exploded, because she's known as the calm fire, and here you can see that probably something went wrong.
The fire is not so calm. Not exactly calm and cozy here. But we got a horse friend! Hello! Oh, this is Dusty. Hi, chat, I want you to meet Dusty. Dusty's my best friend, and we've been friends for literally seconds, and I would die for her. Also, our clothing kind of coordinates. Listen, if you're gonna have a horse be festooned in assorted gear, you gotta match, right? You gotta look the part.
Yep. And when you finish the DLC, you can bring back the horse and all the skin of the new gear to the main game with Phoenix.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, if you folks watch the streams, you know Yusuf and I are big fans of dressing up in different cosmetics. Ooh, I want to go in there. Would you do this? Would you just walk right into a swirly thing? Oh, it went away. Oh, okay. Okay, altar time.
Yeah, so it's important to activate or honor the new altar you find along the way, because it's more fast travel points, more save points, and also because you can probably upgrade some stuff. I see that your gear and your abilities are shining.
Alright, so I do, because I got my double jump, right? And that's just saying, like, you've got it, but I haven't unlocked an upgrade for it yet.
Yeah, so you need eyeballs from Cyclops for that.
I'm sorry, I need what?
But look like you can get something, so yeah.
Oh, okay,
so
nice.
Here again, stats are good, or you can look for some way to regen stamina, or for pure damage, like a chance to trigger a splash damage or a lightning chain of damage between enemies.
So this is damage enemies or regenerate health, control monsters or regenerate stamina. I do like damage. And so it looks, this is the one you were talking about, the ability to use them mid-air. We're not quite there yet. We need some sort of horn?
No, for the, I think it's the one on the bottom left that allow you to do it in air.
This one
no,
is,
you're right.
Yeah, this one is, so stamina management.
Yeah.
I feel like I like the regen stamina. I like to use these abilities, so I'm going to go with this one. Let's get it. Oh, and I have a bunch of things I can pop on here. So, chance on hit to stun. I do like stuns. Chance to knock back. Chance to freeze. Let's go Freezy. Freezy's fun.
So be careful with freeze because so stun is shorter but you can do damage. Freeze is longer but you cannot damage. So it's really a crowd control tool. Like
Oh,
it will be
okay.
freeze for like 5 seconds and you can focus on something else or prepare a setup. So that's the difference between stun and freeze.
You sold me on stun. I also do love me some stun, so we're gonna go with that. And then it looks like
And you can probably switch for some health if you want on your dodge now that you have a fire essence.
Okay, I like this. I like this option. I've got quick thinking dodge. Currently, I'm able to increase critical hit chance, but increase my maximum health by 1 chunk. I mean, I have like 3 chunks now, so that's a huge increase in health. I'm here for it. And now I'm gonna upgrade my sweet helmet, because then I'm gonna get some poison on my heroic dash.
Yeah, here you can see what you get if you upgrade that, and you can look at your armor to see which one you want.
Chain lightning. Now you're making my decision tough. I want poison. I'm sticking with poison. I got the cool helmet. I feel like I want the poison helmet. Or the poison something. Yeah. How does that exactly work? Let's look at our... Okay, and then we've got offerings, which we've already done.
You can see in the ability menu, you can see an extra essence, basically. So you can see here.
Yeah.
And if you go in the ability menu, in the other tab.
In the other tab.
Like you can see you have an extra dot on your dash below, and that's the one you get from,
40% chance on hit to deal 19 damage every 2 seconds for 6 seconds. Let's go poison dash some people, let's go! Who wants to get poison dashed? Horsey, come back here! No, stop it! Where are you going? Ah! Okay, well I guess I got my wish. Get him! Oh wow, that was fun. No teleporting behind me, you little jerks. Get out of here. How dare you? Where did my horse go? Senalocus, did we just become best friends? Nay! Ironically, horse for yes. Yeah, my best friend, horse. Annalike, you also are down with the horse. Can I, like, call her back? No?
Yeah, you can equip her and then just summon her like in the main game.
Photo mode unavailable. Sorry, how do I equip my... I have to, like... Here she is. Oh, you can also bring in your horses from the other games?
Yep.
Okay, well, that's excellent. And, Dusty, the loyal horse was a gift of divine friendship from Phoenix. You're not supposed to look a gift horse in the mouth, so don't do that. What a weird saying. Here we go.
And hold Y, and that should...
Not available. Okay. All right, we'll get
Not
Dusty
there.
back in just a second here, folks. Don't worry. I know we got a lot of Dusty fans out there in the chat. Okay, I learned my lesson. I'm not strong enough for this yet. We'll be back.
But if you look at your compass, I think you have a shard not far from here.
Oh, is this Hestia?
Yes.
Yeah, gotta love statue. Like, does this make you want to like put up statues of yourself around your house, Julien? I see you've got like a little bookshelf back there. How many Julien Galloudec statues have you commissioned? Because you're just so into the Greek myths now. Like that's what the cool folks do.
Yeah, but I had already so many from other stuff that I have no place anymore for new statues or figures.
Well, someday. So I hit a stun there. Oh, okay. Now we're talking crowd control, or at least seeing the larger crowds you were talking about. Yeah. So the combat here, now that we're a little further in, we're seeing a bit more of it in action. Folks, you'll see it's familiar to some degree. Like, you got the sword attacks, you got the axe attacks, the parries, the dodges, and I've also unlocked this Athena's dash. But what are some of the key ways it differs from combat in Immortals Fenyx Rising, the main game?
Yeah, and yeah, you see you had the perfect chain, so you did a dash that poison and stun the enemy. so yeah.
Did that on purpose, no problem.
And there is a special essences for quests that have even better stats. So it's a super essences that boosts the ability even more.
Super essences. Oh, I got my double jump. That's right. Come on.
So it takes a bit of time to
Made it.
to adjust to the top-down platforming, but personally I find it more comfortable because of the perspective.
I mean, that worked okay. That one went okay for me.
Yeah, first try.
First try. Oh, and we got our hermit pelt to match our hermit helmet. Now we're looking good here. Oh, yeah. Check it out. Frosty and poisonous. Hey, Wolf. Hey, Just a Girl. This DLC comes out tomorrow. Yeah, Iliandora, thank you for answering questions in chat. We always appreciate you.
And looks like you have enough to upgrade your armor too.
Upgrade my armor. Well, I do see an altar icon over here. There you go. Or that was the one way down there. Okay. But I'm a little close to... I want to keep progressing towards the next thing, but, you know. I'll get those upgrades, folks. Don't worry. Oh, I'm just going to walk right into a tree. This is what we think about trees that stand in our way. We jump them down. Darth Zemnas asking, why is the camera so far away? Julian, for folks who just joined the stream, give them the answer you gave a little earlier. Just a little recap on the camera changes here as we're kind of talking with Althena.
Yeah, so for that last DLC we wanted a new game experience, so we wanted to try a top-down game. So for gameplay it allowed us to have more brawler feeling to the fight and to have a different way to explore the world. And also narratively it's Phoenix that now is part of Olympus for some reason, without spoiling what happened previously. And she's looking down to her new champion, helping her in her new quests. So it's again, it's a nice way to close the loop with Phoenix that is now watching over a new hero and telling stories about her fight against Typhon and discovery of Tartarus and all of that. So it's a pretty cool way to wrap things up narratively also.
It's kind of fun too, because as you start playing, you know, you start to identify with the character you're playing, Ash. But at the same time, Phoenix, if you've played the game, you like really identify with Phoenix, and so you're it's like kind of this dual like familiarity thing, which is I'm really enjoying so far. Oh, this person's having a bad time.
How strange. It's like I can feel what the spirit needs. Flame. Fading. Cold.
Oh no.
In life, he was a follower of Hestia far away from here. When the fires that kept him safe went out, monsters attacked his village. He never stood a chance. He doesn't want that to happen to anyone else's village.
Dang, Ash out here, empathizing with her fellow mortals.
Yeah, she's a very, very nice character.
Gods, please watch over me.
Alright, we got another altar unlocked. Here we go. Listen, I'm saving. I'm saving at every altar. It's just the move.
Yeah, and you can have a look at the other option for the offering. So yeah, you can buy a cheat death token from Hades, so allowing you to resurrect when you're killed.
Okay. Cheat
and you
death
can have
token.
up to 3 on you.
And that could refill my health. Oh, you can have up to 3 of these banked.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Yo, I can't afford that yet, but one day.
yeah, soon. And the last one is jumping back to the next sunrise. And at sunrise, the enemies and resources respawn, resurrect in the world. So every morning, a new loop begin. So if you already clear the area and want to farm a specific type of monster for the resources, you can go there, make an offering, and jump directly to the next sunrise and reset the world, basically.
Nice. If you got your gifts targeted. Okay, so I need to customize my godly... I need to like get an ability to do my godly powers the right way? Like, to upgrade your gear. Okay, the gear is... Oh no, this is just the menu item. Fast travel, quest log, fire it up, find a way to reach Hestia's sanctuary. That's what I'm doing. What am I trying to do here?
So
Tell me.
basically you need to upgrade your dash to be able to do it in air, so you can do a super jump, and for that you can you're gonna need a horn that you can find on Minotaurs, and so the ghost quest you just pick up will lead you to a Minotaur to get that.
All right, well then let's mark that quest. Track it. Find and defeat all the enemies in the village. Now, folks, you can see we've progressed into one of the 3 sort of trident forks here on the world map. And we're going to keep on. It looks like the village is not far from here. I'm here. Oh, no, wait. The village looks like it's on the other side? That's a new quest to pick up?
No, it's the question mark.
Oh, up here. Okay.
There.
All right, well, we'll work our way up into this little spur here. We're not too far from the end of the stream here, folks. So if you have any final questions for Julien, go ahead and get them out there. One from Dr. Turkleton is asking, is this is the 3rd DLC? Is this the last DLC of the game? Julien, what's the plan here?
Yeah, it's the end of the season for us. So it's the last content drop planned for the season pass, and that's why we wanted to kind of close the loop for the Fenyx Saga.
Closing the loop on the Fenyx Saga with Fenyx guiding Ash to help restore order here. Good. And dodge boars absolutely on purpose. You know, that's a great that's a great thing about aerial combat. Oh gosh. It's a great thing about aerial combat is sometimes you end up dodging as well. You didn't even mean to. I want this. I want this thing. What's happening here? Smash!
So that's one of the more rare resources that you can find in the world, and each region has its own one. So that's the blue dot on the mini rider.
Excellent. All right, we're gonna hoof it. Maybe another combat encounter or 2 on the way. Oh yeah, there looks like there's a bunch of jabronis down here that we can go start a fight with. But Julien, we're sort of coming to the end here for you in terms of, you know, you've been working on Immortals Fenyx Rising, the season pass, for quite some time now. You know, sort of what's your big takeaway from this project? You know, in terms of how it's been, what your team is proud of, what you're really happy with how this turned out.
We really wanted to do something different with Immortals, like a style of game that we didn't do much before. Something that is more action-oriented with platforming and puzzle and very dynamic fight. So it was a lot of new stuff for us, and we are very proud of having pulling out with a pretty solid result. And for the DLC, it was the same idea. We wanted to try new stuff and go out of our comfort zone, and also to bring the player with us in new adventures and new experiences. So it was a challenging and rewarding experience.
Well, I'm so glad to hear it, because I gotta say, we have played this game a bunch and the DLCs on stream, and it's always been super fun. Like, the community always gets excited about it, and personally, Yusuf, who's my regular co-host, and I just really love the game. So thank you so much, and thank your team for making such a really special game. This one's been really fun, and it's always fun to see people in the chat's reaction to it too, because we like it, man. It's good stuff.
Very glad, and hope everyone will like that last DLC, and I love the variety of experience of the season pass, where we try to again touch a bit to everything, so everyone can find something they love.
Excellent. Now, folks, the season pass is available now. That'll get you the first 2 DLCs, which are out now: the A New God and Mists of the Eastern Realm. And it'll also get you The Lost Gods, which is what you've been watching today. It's out tomorrow, April 22nd. Go ahead and pick it up on your platform of choice. Immortals Fenyx Rising is available on a whole bevy of platforms, so you've probably got a way to play it. And if you don't, go ahead and follow us here. We'll play it again someday, because we really like this game. And we also play a whole bunch of Ubisoft games here. And also, coming up in just less than 2 months, Ubisoft Forward, the next big showcase of the latest and greatest from Ubisoft, is coming up. So give the channel a follow, and you'll be able to join us for all the fun there. Julien, one more time, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Best of luck to you and your team on the launch tomorrow. We're super excited for y'all.
Yeah, thank you. And thanks for having me here.
Absolutely. Great to have you. We'll hope to have you back again sometime in the future. And folks, We will see you again on Friday for another live stream. We got another developer guest scheduled. It's going to be a really fun one. Yusuf will be back on the scene. You won't want to miss it. We will see you then. And in the meantime, stick around because we are going to go on a little raid. This is one of our favorite parts of the streams because we send all y'all to go check in on another streamer, someone else out there who is enjoying a game, doing their darndest to have fun and put on a good show. And you all always bring the love. You're always so, like, we raid with you. It's always fun to see you, like, giving them some kudos in chat, being respectful, being positive. And we're going to do that again today. So stick around on the raid. Thanks again, Julien. And folks, we'll see you next time. Bye.